Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today we are making this braid here on top of this pumpkin. And gonna need a few things. First of all, you're gonna need your twine. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby years ago. And you can pick stuff up even at a hardware store. They have twine. You don't need anything fancy, honestly. Kind of the more rustic looking, the better. Because I really like this. I think it turned out pretty cute. Now, for mine, whenever I did it, I just, to do the braid, I pinched it between my knees as I was doing my braid. But in this case, for the video, and if for some reason that is uncomfortable, then I am using a cutting board with a clamp so that I can clamp it to the cutting board. And you need a pair of very sharp scissors, and you need something. I used my phone to wrap it around, which is a little under 7 inches, 6 3/4. So maybe like a book or something would work. So you want to take your twine, and I think I wrapped it around 15 times, so that gave me about 5 braids per section. So I'm just going to hold this, pinch it in one place, and then wrap it around my phone 15 times. Okay, so also keep in mind, whenever you wrap it around 15 times, you're going to actually have 30. So that was about, so that makes more sense, because I was like, that's not 5, that's more than 5. So, because you have your front and your back. And then I went ahead and cut that a little long. And don't do this on top of fur because this stuff is really dirty. So I'm going to have to shake it out. All right, so you have that. And then we're going to slide it off your phone or your book very carefully, like keeping the top pinched. And then you're going to take an extra piece of twine. It's always easier to make it too long versus too short. And fold that in half. Now, as you see, I have that. This is the top of it. So I do have some extra up there. There. And just leave that long in the back, and then you can take this here and wrap it around a few times, and I have it close and overlap, and then you tie it off in the back. Also very tricky if you only have 2 hands. If you have especially little one fingers, are very handy to help hold it in place, and fur rugs are not helpful. I'll just use this, move this over, so that's much, much better. And the twine actually does stay in place pretty nice versus like ribbon. All right, and just pull that tight. And I squished it down a little bit more after I did the braids. It just worked out better that way. So this is what we're gonna make. So now we're gonna take this and clip it to our board. See how well this works. And then we're going to cut this bottom section here, the very, very, very bottom that you can. See, and my scissors are pretty sharp, but they don't go through that very well. All right, and mine is very wonky, I would say, at the bottom. Nothing like this is nice and even at the top. And then you want to take and you make your braid. And I probably counted mine 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll probably put that one over there and take this one here for a center one, and then we're going to do 10 on this side. Then you just take and you braid it. So your middle goes under, over, and then right over left, left over center. Okay, I'm just going to assume that everyone knows how to braid, but you just over and under. All right, and we don't want to get too long, so see here how it's kind of hard to get started, so we're going to scoot that down. And then the bottom here, that's about right. So we're going to do the same thing that we did up here, and we're going to cut, give ourselves plenty of string here. So at the bottom of this braid, we're going to hold that tight and then just wrap this one around. I guess I did it 4 times. We'll go ahead, we have enough to go around that one. So it went around 5 times. And you want to tie it off in the back. And just do a little knot. So this knot here, I just left it long, so it was like that. But this one, it goes up. See if I can twist it around a little bit. Yeah. And the one string here, it's a little on the long side, so we'll cut it. Leave the rest of those. Go ahead and take this off. And this is where I scooted this down so that the braids, this one's actually a little bit smaller even. So really squish those braids. And it's still smaller yet. So you can't pull that up. So we can work our way up this way. So it's rather better to be too big than too small. So I would say that's good. That actually tightened it up nicely. And now you can cut the top off. And you want to make sure that your knot is in the back. Keep that in the back. And go to the inside. And with this, I definitely trimmed it up. Probably just did about my thumb width. And you have to kind of keep it pinched. And then you can, I tucked those inside, down inside here. I'm pretty sure I had to use like a needle or something to tuck them inside. But maybe you can, if you left them longer, you could tuck them back here. That probably would work better to hide it. But you kind of have to work with whichever way the twine wants to go, depending on what twine you're using, how stout it is. All right, so there's our other one. And this one, this is, the wire I used is like a electric fence wire. But you can use, it's about the same gauge as a clothes hanger if you have those wire clothes hangers once upon a time. Otherwise, I'm sure you can get something, hardware store, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, I'm sure has something. And I don't want to take it all the way out, but I do have it all the way in, and I did bend it, but I did have to weave it through the braid, and I just wove it on the wrong side so that it kind of went in and out. And then I left. So I have it to about to the tip here, and I use it on this pumpkin, so it doesn't quite go all the way through, and you do kind of have to force it into the stuffing. And then it's just super cute. Oh, see here, it poked up through. So you push it inside. There we go. And then you just kind of push the braid. I thought that was kind of cute, just to give it a little, so it's not elongated. You can kind of give it a little squish. So like this one here, just give it a little squish, and it kind of loosens up a little. So super cute. I was very, very happy with that. Super cute and rustic looking, kind of look good with like a scarecrow. So I hope you guys enjoy that and your new pumpkins and decorating. I know I have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.